Volvo's XC70 plug-in hybrid. It's actually really good. It's coming to 70 different countries around the world. And I rarely am impressed by plug-in hybrids, but this one, well, this one I really am. I don't normally report on plug-in hybrids, but you know what? This plug-in hybrid is actually pretty good. So credit to Volvo. The new XC70 starts at 34,000 US dollars and gets a lot of EV-only range from a relatively big battery pack for the size of the car. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Volvo has officially launched the new XC70 in China. It is a mid to large vehicle. It's sized in the middle between the XC60 and the bigger XC90. It's built on the new SMA Super Hybrid architecture, and the XC70 is the first model to use this new platform. Here's the prices for you. The most expensive version is 68,000 US dollars. It's not cheap at all, but there's a limited time price in China of 48,000. The four-wheel drive extended range plus, same thing, $64,000, but limited time price of 44,000. This is kind of weird marketing, if you ask me. I don't really agree with what Volvo is doing here. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry. Anyway, four-wheel drive, extended range core, 41,000. Base model, 37,000. The base model gets a 21 kilowatt hour battery. I think I'd give that a wide berth because for an additional $4,000, you get more specs and you get a much bigger battery. In fact, the battery is twice the size at 40 kilowatt hours, providing 212 kilometers of CLTC range. Real world range, probably 150 kilometers. That would mean, I'd say for most people, 99% of their trips would be electric only range. The base model gets a 21 kilowatt hour battery. So I think it's better to spend a little bit extra and get the long range version. So 41,000 US dollars. Now the XC70 comes in both two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive variants. Battery options, like I said, there's either the base model 21 kilowatt hour battery, but all the other models come with a 39.6 or a 40 kilowatt hour battery, providing up to 212 kilometers of CLTC range. However, combined range is over 1,200 kilometers. So if you need a vehicle that's going to do a lot of towing and you think you're not going to have enough EV charging stations, that may be true. In most cases, it's probably not, but that may be true for you, and this could be a good option. It comes standard with a 1.5 litre turbo hybrid dedicated engine with electric motor outputs ranging from 234 kilowatt in the entry-level versions to 340 kilowatt in total for the all-wheel drive higher spec models. So plenty of power. 0 to 100 takes 5 seconds. Charging speed, 0 to 80% takes 23 minutes. Now this for me is one of the big differences between the old school hybrids. Most of Australia has, and the US, we get old school hybrids with really, really slow DC charging speeds, which are a joke in my opinion. I just don't understand it. We have charging speeds, DC charging speeds from what you saw in electric cars 20 years ago in plug-in hybrids. It's ridiculous because in China, there's plenty of models that have 400 kilowatt charging speeds in hybrids. Anyhow, that's one of the advantages of this car. Much better charging speeds. They haven't actually announced what they are, but going from 0 to 80% in 23 minutes would suggest the charging speed is over 400 kilowatt, almost certainly. And the reason I say that is because getting from 0 to 10% takes a freaking eternity, guys. If you don't have an EV or you've never done this before, you never tried to charge on a fast charger from 0 to say 7% in your car, it is glacially slow. So the 10 to 80% charge time in this car, it's probably going to be about 15 minutes. It's fast. Now, personally, guys, I love the style. For me, the best thing about Volvos, and I actually owned an XC60 not long ago, but I love the look of them. The Thor's Hammer LED headlights, I think looks great. And they have adaptive matrix technology lights. That's not an option. They come standard. The vertical taillights shaped like a Viking axe. Maybe that's why it appeals to me, I don't know. But anyway, they emphasize Volvo's unique styling. So really a good job on the design, I think, of this car. How big is it? It's actually a very similar size to a Tesla Model Y, Zeekr 7X, XPeng G6, just a tiny bit longer, 4,815 millimeters. So about 40 millimeters or about 4 centimeters, 1.5 inches longer than those models I just mentioned. You can choose 7 different colors. You can get wheel options from 19 to 21 inches, but remember, your range on your battery pack alone will be quite a bit higher if you have 19-inch wheels instead of 21-inch wheels. And your tire prices will be cheaper, and your car will be more comfortable to drive. Yeah. Anyway, there is a 15.4-inch central touchscreen, 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, and a 92-inch augmented reality heads-up display. Now, that doesn't mean it's actually 92 inches because that wouldn't be possible. It just kind of virtually looks that way. It's the way it's projected out. It's hard to explain. Anyway, this is one of the biggest augmented reality heads-up displays on any car I have ever seen. In fact, I don't know of any other car that has 92 or above. I think it might be the biggest. And honestly, let's be real, augmented reality heads-up displays are awesome. They are fantastic. You can see stuff while you're driving. You don't have to look down at your screen or try and squint at your maps or whatever. The system supports 4-zone voice recognition, so it can listen to anyone in the car, which could be annoying. AI-powered trip planning and wireless Apple CarPlay. There is a Harman Kardon sound system with 23 speakers, and it gets some advanced driver assistance features. Now, hopefully they've improved, because in the past, Volvo's advanced driver assistance features have been a bit hit and miss. There's been some software problems with some Volvos recently, leading to the Volvo's global CEO getting fired and being replaced. With 24 onboard sensors, though, it comes with 21 safety and assistance functions, including emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and automated parking. The NPA Intelligent Pilot Assist system is available on selected highways in China. So I'm going to guess they'll roll that out to other places like the United States and Australia as well when this car becomes available there. So this car will be exported to more than 70 markets. Probably not the United States, because the only way for Volvo to sell this car in the United States without enormous tariffs is if Volvo sells cars that they make in the US, which they do, to China. So you can do that. Volvo can do that, has done that in the past even. They can manufacture some cars in the US and then sell those in China. That might be hard to do now, though, because the tech in the US is just not as good as China. But anyway, 70 countries this vehicle is coming to. And I think this is a very good plug-in hybrid. An example of a plug-in hybrid where you won't feel shafted in it at 1 or 2 years and feel like, oh, well, but the tech in my plug-in hybrid sucks. The charging's so slow. The range is 50 kilometers in a lot of plug-in hybrids. But this one, legitimate 150 kilometers of range, 400 kilowatts charging speeds, and it's also a very good-looking car as well. I'm a fan. Would I buy one? Hell no. Why would I do that? EVs are better. But anyway, I know some people want them. Therefore, here's my take on this car. Thanks for watching. The Sydney EV International Motor Show. If you want to get a 50% discount on your tickets, all you got to do, click the link in the description and use the promotion code that's in the description. Just copy and paste that. Now, I should mention there's only 200 tickets available per day. So if you go to use the promo code and you can't get a ticket, wait till the next day. Don't wait until the day before the show to get your tickets, because otherwise you'll probably miss out on getting the 50% discount.